I'm here at the Acts in Action conference here at St. Simon and Jude, and I'm in a room full of people that serve in all different ways, everything from liturgy to outreach to youth to grief care. And wherever I go, when I talk to people that are volunteering, whether it be inside or outside of the church, I always hear the same thing. It feels so good to give back. I feel so good when I serve. Ephesians 2:10 says that God created every person uniquely with unique gifts, and that God prepared good works for them to do that he created in advance. And what that means is every one of us, we were made for mission. And that's why we feel so good fulfilling that mission. Chip and Melissa are parishioners here at St. Simon and Jude. Let's listen to their story of how getting more involved, how serving, how letting God use their gifts for purpose and for mission impacted their lives.
I was 16 and had just made my confirmation here, and an adult from that catechist group said, "Hey, I think you would be great at lecturing." And so that's kind of when I started from getting out of the pews and helping out a little bit.
Feeling a need when there wasn't a Cub Master for the Cub Scout pack, and just gradually seeing a need and filling it, and eventually led to Father Pat asking me to be an altar server, and the rest is history. Yeah.
Being involved kind of helps to focus your prayer life in a sense, because you see where the needs are. So I think that's one thing that's kind of surprised me, where before I might have been all over the place, that whole pray for me kind of takes on a new light, because you see adults and teens or whoever that come up to you, and you wouldn't have had those experiences if you didn't come out of the pew.
So that when they finally put up a Knights chapter here, I decided, sure, I'll do it, and I'll just be a worker bee. And I worked the fish fries. We're still doing them through drive-through, and then you do a little bit, and you get that grace, and you see how you're helping, and you're having fraternity and fellowship, and having a true community here. Is that when I realized what grace I've been given, I can't help but want to give it away to somebody else. And then that returns back to me. Being in that cycle with him and that relationship with God that keeps, I have to come back. It's not that I don't know, sometimes I don't get anything, but I feel the need to give back because I've been given so much. I can't help but give back more. It's taking that one little step, finding one little thing that you might be interested in, and just giving it a shot, taking that little leap of faith, really.
That's their story. What's yours? Are you experiencing the joy and blessing of fulfilling your God-given purpose? When you look around this room, there's as many unique ways to serve as there are people. I want to invite you to step outside of your comfort zone and step into discovering God's greater purpose for your life. You were made for mission. Say yes to fulfilling your mission today.